Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga. I hope you're having a magnificent day wherever you are in it, beginning, middle, or end. I hope it's just been awesome. But thanks for taking some time for yourself and time to spend with me. I appreciate you inviting me into your home and just exploring this amazing gift of movement, mindful movement, and just helping to make the very best version of yourself that we can. All right, guys. So water handy if you need it, and just know that this is your time. So if something that we're doing just doesn't feel great today, take an opportunity, maybe do a different stretch, take a drink of water, or just kind of catch your breath and check in. All right, so today we're going to start in tabletop. Hands and knees about hip width apart. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Lift out of those shoulders, lengthen through the crown of the head, and just notice the body position. What's working? How does it feel? It should feel pretty solid. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, draw that right shoulder and ear towards your hip. Oh, creating that C shape with your spine. And inhale it back to center. Exhale and draw that left shoulder towards your ear, or ear towards your shoulder towards your hip, creating that C shape with your spine. Keeping that belly button drawn in, and just listen to your breath. Inhaling it back to center, and we're going to move at the pace of our breath. Exhaling and drawing that right shoulder towards the hip, ear towards the shoulder, and inhale it back to center. Exhale, left side, shoulder towards the hip, ear towards the shoulder, and back to center. Let's do that one more time, each side. Exhale, right shoulder towards your hip, ear towards the shoulder. Inhale it back to center, one more time to the left. And just feel that nice stretch down the side body, and inhale it back to center. Let's sit it back to child's pose and extend those arms out nice and long. Just gently melt all the way down. And again, checking in. As we start to move, breathe, listen to the messages the body is sending. Honor those messages and be aware as they change as we move through practice. Today's practice, not crazy intense, taking care of yourself, giving a little time to fill your cup, to re-energize. Let's inhale it up to a modified high plank. Shoulders right over the fingertips. Lengthen through the crown of the head. We're going to extend right leg out, tap the toe, and draw that knee back down. Left leg extended out, tap the toe, and bring it back in. Just alternating sides. Extend and bend. Left leg extend and bend one more time each side, keeping those hips square. Little to no movement in those hips. Strong through those shoulders, strong through the core. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips to down dog. And just breathe. Soften your face. Relax the weight of the head. Press through the palms of the hands. And let's just gently alternate bending knees. Walk it out. As you exhale, let both heels sink. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward fold. And just a soft bend in those knees. Let your tummy and chest kind of rest against your thighs, so we don't have that super intense stretch down the backs of the legs. Just a gentle breathe. Let's rock some weight forward into the toes, and then back to the heels, to the toes, and back to the heels. Keep it in the heels, and let's slowly bend those knees. Come as low as feels good to you. And then as you exhale, extend the legs as much or as little as you like. Again, inhale, bend, evening out that weight distribution between those feet. And then exhale, extend.
Let's do that again. Inhale, bend. Can you lift those toes, making sure that we're pressing through those heels? And extend. And roll it on up. Head heavy, arms heavy. Just visualizing that ragdoll being picked up by the waist. Big shoulder roll up and back. And let those shoulders slide down and away. Do that again. Big shoulder roll up and back. And shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach to the sky. Right hand takes a hold of that left wrist and we gently pull to the right. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Left hand takes a hold of the right wrist and lean to the left. Inhale it up nice and tall. Pull the hands to heart center. A gentle tuck of your chin down towards your chest. Now slowly extend those arms and allow the arms to fall down by your sides. Give them a little shake, relax them. And as you exhale, roll your head to the left. Left ear over the left shoulder. Lift that left shoulder towards your ear, roll it towards the back, and then reach those left fingertips down towards the mat. Now reach with those right fingertips down towards the mat. Exhaling and releasing the chin back towards the chest. Big shoulder roll up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. And as you exhale, roll the head to the right. Right ear over the right shoulder. And we lift that right shoulder towards the ear. Roll it towards the back. And reach those right fingertips down. Now reach with your left fingertips just as far as you can reach. And breathe. As you exhale, releasing the chin back towards the chest, bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers, and then just gently relax the weight of the arms. Allow those elbows to fall on either side of the head, chin towards the chest, and breathe. Inhaling it up nice and tall, open those elbows wide. And as you exhale, release the weight of the head back into the hands as you open the chest. Close your eyes if that feels okay. I feel that challenge in the balance. If you notice you're swaying a little bit, it's okay. It's your body figuring out how to keep you steady. Inhaling it up nice and tall. And as you exhale, lean to the right. Lifting that left elbow, dropping the right. Nice long stretch to the ribs and the waist. Inhaling it up. And exhaling to the left. Inhale it up nice and tall. Release your hands to mountain. Inhale, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, take a giant step back. Open up those arms and those legs to a nice wide stance. Let's bring the hands to heart center and sink into those legs. Breathe, and we're just going to gently sway side to side. Just play with it a little bit. Nothing crazy, guys. Just waking up those legs. Maybe start to make like a figure 8. Nice job. A little mobility through those knees, through those hips, strong through the core, and reverse it. Other way. A little mind game to get your brain kicked in. Clear away the cobwebs. Let go of whatever's going on outside of the mat. Come back to center. Inhale, reach to the sky. Extend the arms, extend the legs. Open those arms out to a T. And let's gently begin to hinge it forward. Now you're welcome to bend those knees. Just release those hands and relax the weight of the upper body down. You can support with those hands just as much as you like. Just let gravity take a hold. Little shift of your weight forward and back, toes to heels. Center your weight. Inhale, lift just slightly. And let's walk the hands towards that left foot. Rotating those toes and bending that left knee, coming into a runner's lunge, pressing through that back heel, just a nice long stretch down the front of that right leg. Getting into that left hip, let's bring that back knee to the mat, untuck the toes, lift the chest, and place your hands to the top of that left thigh. Extending right arm out, lift it high, arch it back. Breathe. Inhaling it back up, releasing that right hand to the inside of your foot. Rotate your body and extend left arm to the sky, reach it up. Oh, that rotation, creating that deeper stretch all the way down the front of that right leg, through the ribs and the waist. Exhale, release that left hand down. Square your hips and ever so slowly press those sit bones back. Lifting the left toes, square those hips, and then just gently draw your nose towards your knee. And we inhale it, coming forward, bending that left knee once again. Lift those arms to our crescent lunge, arch it back. Inhaling it up, release your hands and gently sit it back. Toes lift, square those hips, nose towards your knees. Inhale, transitioning that weight forward, bending that left knee, lift those arms, and again as you exhale, arch it back, open those arms to a nice wide V. Inhaling it up, we're going to do that one more time. Hands on either side of the foot, press it back, square the hips, lift the toes, draw your nose towards your knee. Inhale, transition it forward once again, lift those arms, arch it back. And inhale it up nice and tall, flow forward. Hands on either side of your foot, tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And once again, open it out to the side. Arms open out to a T. Toes turned out slightly to about a 45-degree angle. Let's pull the hands into heart center and sink into those legs. Just little pulses up and down this time, keeping those knees rolled back, keeping that chest lifted, strong through that belly. And breathe. And sink, stay low. Interlace your fingers and press your palms out and up. Now if that's too intense, guys, just extend those legs. Reach through those palms. Breathe. If it feels okay, stay low in those legs. Let's open those arms out to a T. Straightening those legs, and once again we hinge it forward. Releasing those hands down, relaxing the weight of the head. Let gravity do the work. Shifting weight forward and back. Just checking in. Breathe in slow and steady. We center our weight, we lift just slightly, and we walk our hands towards our right foot, spinning those toes so they face the top of the mat, and coming down, bending that right knee into runner's lunge. Find your breath. Let's bring that back knee to the mat, untuck those toes, lift the chest, place that right hand to the top of that right thigh, left arm extends out, and take it up and back. Oh, breathe. Inhaling it up, releasing that left hand to the inside of your right foot. Rotate your body and reach. Extend out of the shoulder, up through the tips of your fingers. Find that breath. As you exhale, slowly release that right hand down, one hand on either side of your foot. Begin to press those sit bones back, lift your toes, square your hips, draw your nose towards your knee. And inhale, transition that weight forward, bending that right knee, lift those arms. Arch it back. Open the arms to a nice wide V. Inhale, reach to the sky. Come forward, hands on either side of your foot. Sit those sit bones back. Lift those right toes, square your hips. Nose towards your knee. Inhale, transition it forward once again. Lift those arms, arch it back. Inhale it up tall, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Press it back. Extending that right leg, lifting those right toes, squaring the hips. Feel that amazing stretch down the back of that right leg. And we transition it forward. Lift those arms, arch it back. Crescent lunge. Exhale, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot, tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Right leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward folds. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And as you exhale, left hand comes down, right arm reaches high, lengthen and extend. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, other side. Oh, reach, reach, reach. Inhale, both arms come up. And as you exhale, take a giant step to the side. And once again, let's open up those legs. Not quite as wide as we went last time, but fairly wide. So wider than those hips. Find your breath and let's slowly take it down. Come halfway over. Releasing that left hand down, rotating your body, and reach right arm to the sky. Find your breath. Stack those arms, extend out of the fingertips. Now keeping those shoulders stacked, lowering that right arm. So that shoulder wants to pull forward a little bit. Strong through those core muscles. Once again, lift that right arm to the sky. And then we release it down. Taking that right hand, placing it where the left was, rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky. Reach it up, high as you can reach. Stack those shoulders, stack those arms. Feel that extension as you reach and lengthen. Purpose. Mindful movement. Now keep those shoulders stacked and slowly lower that left arm. You feel how that left shoulder wants to pull forward a little bit? Keep them stacked. And we lift. Left arm back to the sky and slowly release it down. Releasing the weight of the upper body. Just let it hang. And then ever so slowly roll yourself up. That rag doll. There we are again. Big shoulder roll, up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Let's turn the toes and step towards the top of the mat to mountain. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Open up those knees nice and wide and press it back to child's pose. Extended child's pose with those knees wide. Arms extended out nice and long. Nice stretch in the shoulders. Just breathe. And let's slowly walk those hands up. Come over onto a hip. Sweep your feet around. Slide on down towards the top center of your mat. And let's come to butterfly. Soles of the feet come together. We pull those heels in nice and tight. Hands along the shins, anywhere you like, and sit up nice and tall. Pressing those knees down and away, crown of the head reaching towards the sky. Close your eyes and just breathe. Make whatever adjustments you need to make. And just find that place where you can breathe slow and steady. Now gently open those eyes, release your hands, slide your feet forward just a little bit, then let those knees open out once again. We're just going to round forward. So your hands can come wherever you like. And just relax the weight of your head. Just feeling the stretch in the hips, the lower back. Just that gentle calm, easy breath. And let's start at the tailbone and slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Till we sit up nice and tall. Bring the hands around behind you, and we're going to cross right leg up and over the left. Hands can be wherever they feel good to you. And we're just going to rock the hips side to side. As small or as big of a motion as feels good to you. Staying lifted out of those shoulders, we have a tendency to kind of sink in and lose our neck. I just want you to keep that chest lifted. Not super fast. Just taking in, mindful, right? How we doing? I hope your body's saying thank you for this. And let's bring it back to center, placing that right foot to the mat, left foot crosses. And you might notice right away, oh, wow, all right, this side's a little more tight. Or, all right, this side feels better. And let's rock it. Hopefully it's the latter. But whatever it is, guys, it's just part of the journey. It's just part of the day. And it'll only be better because of the time we spend here. It's challenging. I think one of the most challenging things about yoga is not to judge yourself. No matter how long you've been doing yoga, there are days where you're just like, seriously? Why can't I do this? And it's because you're not meant to do it today. Another day. Let's take one more time each side. Letting go of your ego with yoga, that's kind of a trippy thing. But it is rewarding, you guys, when you just are just present and you're just celebrating every breath and every movement you get to make. Never take for granted that ability of movement, guys, to move this beautiful body that you have. It's a gift. Flex those feet, sit up nice and tall, press those palms down towards the earth. This is staff pose. And just alternate pointing and flexing your feet. Alive and well. Flex your feet and then just soften them. Now I want you to be mindful. There's connective tissue, your fascia, that connects all the muscles from your forehead all the way down the back of the body, down your spine, through your glutes, down the backs of your legs, and down to the bottoms of your feet. So as we sit up nice and tall, I want you to notice what you feel. And then I want you to slowly start to walk your hands forward as you lengthen through the crown of the head. Now your feet are just soft. And as you come forward, where do you feel it? And then all of a sudden, tuck your chin down towards your chest. Does it change? Does it shift? Does it intensify? We're going to get it now. Where do you feel it? So be mindful. And then gently start to pull your toes back towards your crown of the head. Well, now where do you feel it? Did it shift? So lengthening. Muscles, tendons, that soft tissue of the myofascia. Can you feel it in the arches of the feet? That's where I feel it. Can you feel it in the calves? That's always a good place. How about those hamstrings, glutes, lower back? With the chin tucked towards your chest, maybe you feel it at the base of your head. Our bodies are an amazing machine, and it is truly amazing how everything is connected. Now gently release the chin from the chest. Once again, soften those feet. How do you feel now? Where do you feel it? Has the intensity lessened? And then slowly walk those hands back up, stacking each vertebra. Ah, so nice. And let's turn and sit cross-legged. Easy pose. Sitting up nice and tall, inhale, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, release that right hand down, left arm up and over, and we're just going to sway side to side. Breathe. One more time each side. Last one. And inhale it up nice and tall. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward, release it down. Release your hands and just relax the weight of your head. Gently press your tailbone back towards the mat. Once again, a little tuck of your chin towards your chest. Let's circle the arms back by your hips, hands right by your hips. You can tuck those arms underneath your knees. Just find a place for the arms to be kind of out of the way. Opening up that middle back. Our clam pose, a variation of. And once again, extending one arm out in front and then the other. Inhale, circle the hands back by your hips. Big circle those arms up and overhead as you reach nice and tall. Releasing that right hand down, left forearm crosses the crown of the head and gently pull your head to the left. So hopefully we've let go of a fair amount of tension in the neck, the shoulders, pretty much throughout your body. Now gently press that right palm down towards the earth. Inhale, extend that left arm, lift the head. Switch sides, right arm up, left arm down, cross the crown of the head and gently pull to the right. And a little press with that left palm. Close your eyes and breathe. Inhale, extend right arm and lift the left. Pull those hands through heart center and gently release the back of the hands to the tops of the knees. Open the palms to the sky, drape the wrists over the knees, and just close your eyes and breathe. You can gently touch your index finger and thumb if you like. You can bring all of the fingertips to the thumb if you like. You can keep those palms open. Just take a moment, finding those breaths. Sitting up nice and tall. And I want you to take a moment and I want you to think of one thing about your body that you are grateful for. And I want you to take a moment and thank your body for that very special gift. Whatever it is, I want you to feel the joy and the gratitude. Now take a moment and think of one person in your life that you are grateful for, that just adds so much to your life. And we're going to take a moment and thank that individual. Hopefully you have many, but just pick one. And either silently or out loud, thank them by name or just in general and picture their face. Send that energy out into the universe, guys. All that positive energy, it's contagious. It's a beautiful thing. And then we gently open those eyes. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky. And exhale, pull the hands to heart center. As always, my friends, a pleasure and honor to be here for you. Thank you for choosing to spend some time with me. Be well, take care of yourselves, and until the next time, namaste.